We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Yes, man. Let's jump right into it. The stories of today are a bit more out there than we usually do. We're gonna start with Rick Ross. He celebrated his last child support for a particular baby mama, and that turned sour from the baby mama side. She went crazy on Ricky.
Yeah,
RJ.
she went crazy, and I think it was almost serendipitous the way it happened. We're gonna talk about that as well, and of course, guys, we want to know your thoughts and opinions as well as we're discussing the topics in this show. Before we proceed, remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date. Rate the show by pressing the like button, and of course, don't forget to follow us on our other socials as well. KR, let's start with the Rose story.
Yes, yes. So Rick Ross is living rent free in his baby mama's head.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for
That's
sure.
the headline. That was like this. This is if you watch the video, that's it. I think she's obsessed with the guy, and let's take a look at the video first to give some context because she is clearly not okay with what had happened. Let me see if I can have the video ready. Yes, I have the video here. So let me start sharing that. Go here. So fair use. This is what she had to say about the situation.
That's a good one. See, that's when the bitch was his regular self then. Listen here, bitch. Every damn fucking hustling. I heard you was over there talking about you. The best Father's Day gift you could have got was you sending your last child support payment or something, bitch. You stupid, silly mother. Who the fuck give a fuck about your child support payments, bitch? And if I want I take my ass over to family court and get some while he going to college. Bitch, you ain't worthy for me sitting in the system and going.
Let's analyze the first few seconds of this video, and then we gotta cut it up a little bit because it's a lot of cussing out here, and they're pressing the mute button at the wrong moment. This is how we're talking about great production. It's not my video; it's all out there. So, RJ, what was the first thing you noticed about her?
Wow, dude.
She's not good, man. She's crazy. At least, well, let me not call her crazy. I don't know her like that. She's very emotional, and it's funny how you're saying it's doesn't bother you while appearing completely bothered by the fact that this is happening. I think, however, or at least I'm not sure if she's bothered by the fact that he doesn't have to pay child support anymore, or whether it's because he went on socials and bragged about it. But what I'm saying is, hey, if the man went on socials and bragged about it, probably there were conversations being had or discussions being had behind closed doors already. And the way she reacted, I mean, it's clear. It's clear that I think it's either or. It's either she doesn't like the fact that she won't be receiving child support anymore for their kid, or it's because he went online and was just being Rick Ross about it. Ricky Rose.
Oh, great first analysis. The first thing I noticed were her veneers.
No. Come on.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You went out to analyze, and I do agree with you on that. She seems a bit cuckoo, but the first thing I noticed, you know how I am. I'm a bit, yeah. Someone got new. I wonder. Well, one thing I've noticed because I was researching this topic.
New what?
Huh?
New what?
Veneers.
New
Oh no! Deepasses. She got new deepasses. Oh no! She She got the brand new thesis, man. Hey! Shout out to that guy. That's what interview? What? Oh, no, that's an upcoming. That's an upcoming documentary they're gonna drop.
It's a documentary that's about to drop. I didn't get exactly what it was about. Was it about chains and
I
fake
think
chains?
it's a documentary about. Oh. I think it's a documentary about was it about pirating?
Yeah, it was. It has something to do with that. I'll look it up. But continue. I just wanted to just
Yeah,
remark.
look it up, and send it through to the chat, and then I'll share it with the people. No, but that's the first thing I noticed. She got new thesis, and I mean the thing of we've talked about this off air, and it has nothing to do with her. One thing I've noticed is that some people get oversized veneers, and it's obvious because the teeth is too much out there. You can see it clearly. It looks like horse teeth at that moment, but that's me. I have no problem with this lady, this nice lady, and I wish you all the luck, because I don't wish anyone to get bitten by her, because that seems like hurtful. That's all I'll say.
It's gonna take some surgery getting those theses out of your arm.
Shark, it's Miami. Watch out. The sharks on land as well. Let's continue watching what she had to say about Rick Ross.
Going back and forth to court to drag your big fat funky old zippy taking ass down.
The crazy thing is, so listen what she has to say about the guy. This is her baby father, or the father of her kid, and then she says the following. Listen carefully.
Miss bitch. And if I want some more, I take my ass over to family court and get some while he going to college. Bitch, you ain't worthy for me sitting in the system and going back and forth to court to drag your big fat funky old zippy taking ass down for a little something, bitch. I'm making that shit per show. You didn't know?
So she says it's not worth it to be in the system while being in the system previous 18 years.
Yeah. So it was good to be in a system when you for the child support, but now it's not anymore.
Yeah.
But you did it 18 years long. So it seems like a bit
she's a bit butthurt. I think let's continue watching. Let's continue watching what she.
So to get back to the Tifa's remark, it's from an up and coming documentary produced by Eminem and LeBron James. It's a 2-part docuseries, and it's called How Music Got Free. I'm gonna following music's biggest scandal, and it's streaming on Paramount Plus.
I can't do it, by the way, because they're gonna try to strike us, I think.
Tifa's.
I'll share the link.
I'll share it. Share
the link in the comments. Another comment. Well, I'll share it in the description. Go check it out. Great intro. This is how you get people to watch. You get a couple of ignorant people talking, giving commentary. Instant. People will be talking about it, and it worked because we're talking about it now.
The comments, one person. I know this isn't the topic of the show, but as we're already talking about it. As I'm looking, guys, you need to scroll down. So when you get the link, scroll down in the comment section. It's hilarious. Watermelon egg rolls has a check mark, by the way, and she's saying Tifa's is wild. It's all the Tifa's remark, man. This is gonna be the new entanglement.
Do you have any other comments you want to cover real quick? I'm sharing the screen with them, so
yeah.
This is the guy, by the way, who says the thesis. The guy.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the guy. Hey man, now this is
Yeah,
not a topic. Let's go back to the main topic of today,
my
man.
brother said, you gotta be from the country to understand the slang. Let's go, Tifuses. So it's
Yeah. So Tia Kemp got the new Tifuses. Probably covered by the money she's getting from Ricky. Now she's talking crazy about Ricky. Let's continue watching what she has to say.
Are we up now, bitch? What are you gonna do now? Stupid mother. I could pay for college out of pocket now, you dumb fat bitch. Alexa! Cut that bitch off now. I'm talking. Get that bitch out my house. Listen here, you fat bitch. Let me tell you something, you fat funky mother. You gotta worry about them 8 or 9 you over there you got that you gonna be paying child support for till you're about 70, you stupid old. You should have clipped your back then when you was talking about it and you was telling me about it, but I guess you got scared, didn't you? You dumb funky bitch. I'm so glad mine's the last in the nest and he gonna go do what he gotta do and be a young man. So bitch, I could go be a whole hoe because you kept me back a long time. I ain't know I could get this much, these much and bitches in life, mother. Bitch, you did me a favor. I tried to let you have your dusty daddy day yesterday. I didn't even come on there. I did it on purpose. I made mother big beef back ribs for my motherfucking sons. That's good fathers, bitch. And lima beans. So the shit that you love to motherfucking eat, bitch, and you wasn't worthy of getting one motherfucking bean out the motherfucking pot. I heard you had some shit on your story about me, bitch. You run it over here. Unblock me. Please, you fat funky. You done blowed your ass back up because everybody know I told the world I found them needles in your motherfucking refrigerator. So obviously it wasn't diabetes medicine, it was Ozempic. Now it look like your fat ass done gained all that weight back because you slide across that stage looking like the shit poo.
Yeah, think she's butthurt.
it's really hurt.
The money ain't coming back in because she's referencing other kids.
Yeah.
So she is referencing who it's not your problem, but she's making it her problem that he's gonna pay. He has to pay. What is it? Did he say 7, 8 kids?
8 or 8, 9 or something. Yeah, something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Some people are just butthurt, man.
Yeah, it's not a problem. And it's ad hoc. I mean, ad hominem attacks, right? Direct attacks. I can understand that part, however, because I mean, of course, when Ross went live, his dance was geared and towards one particular baby mama, which was her. But I just find it when I see uh, women react like this,
Mhm.
men as well.
Yeah, they also do this stuff. This is crazy.
We talked about last time. It's very, but with relate as it relates to women, it's really off-putting. It's really like you don't want you yeah, that's what I think at least. Some guys like that. I don't. Um, and
You have standards.
yeah, but the other thing is, it's funny how when things like this happen, and there's a beef, and you can compare it to the story talked about on Wednesday. The what's the Eagles player that got
Terrell Lewis
Terrell Lewis, right? So the same thing. When they get a beef with women like this, these women will go online
to the
and
man.
emasculate you. That's the thing, right? It's like emasculate you. No, the Terrell one was crazy because he was basically saying that it was loosey goosey, but
No, hit. Be specific. Yes, yeah.
yes, it's loosey goosey. And I mean, you would think it's something that's private. I mean, if it is loosey goosey, it's private, right? And this one is saying, yeah, you should have, right? It's not. You should have gotten a vasectomy a long time ago. You should have cut it off a long time. Like why?
Crazy.
Why would you? And you call? I mean, it's It's really sad to see things
That's
like,
sad.
but it goes both ways. So it's like Ross as well. I mean, you go online, especially if he probably knows that he's already living like rent free in her head. So he knew as well that the
You
post
knew it.
will.
You knew it. I can give you.
He's a troll. He's a troll.
He's a troll. He's been trolling Drake, and he continues trolling this Tia Kemp
BBL Drizzy.
because he, yeah, BBL Drizzy and all the things he's been dropping a lot of videos on Drake. But relating to Tia, just to give you an idea, Tia was beefing with, I think we didn't cover that story where Rick's previous girl cooked up some hamburger helpers. Do you remember that video?
Refresh my memory.
She was supposed to create some hamburger helpers, and then he recorded himself trying to eat it, and then this is Rick's back then current girl. Tia turns around and records a video responding to that clip.
Yeah.
If
Has nothing to do with you.
It
It has
has
nothing
nothing
to do
to
with
do.
you.
You're not his baby mother. Well, you're still his baby mother, but you're not his girl anymore. Just live past it. You're not supposed to be responding to everything that happens to Rick. And then that's why I put the title. Rick is living rent free in his baby mama's head. Because I cannot put it any way differently. It is. It is. She's out here recording every week videos on Rick, trying to get one up. No, you're still. This is the thing. I think a lot of these, some people that are living off of child support, almost hate the baby daddy in certain cases because they are dependent on the guy they don't like.
Yeah.
In a sense, they hate themselves for being dependent on someone they don't like. And they know that when the kid is 18, that there will be no money anymore.
Yeah.
That's when they hate you double as much.
Yeah. But I like, who was it? Who was talking about it? TK Kirkland, I think, was talking about it,
Mm.
saying that he doesn't pay child support. And uh, it was on a podcast. I believe that was on the.
Vlad?
No, it's not Vlad. It's on the two dudes from Atlanta. They're really growing. I forgot what their name, the name of the platform is. I want to look it up because
Mm.
I like giving people credit as well. But he was there talking about the I'm gonna get the name in a bit, but he was talking about basically it was like a debate or like a discussion with a woman, and the woman also had like very strong opinion, and he was like, she was like, why aren't you bragging that you're not paying child support? And he was like, no, but I take care of all my children, but I don't pay child support. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? At the end of the day, what he was saying is that child support is when you go to court, right? System.
Yeah, it is. It's going child support, majority of the child support, well, not majority, a good part of the child support goes to retirement funds for the judge and the system.
Yeah.
You're paying for the judge. So basically, a man is funding the judge, future, and his kids.
Yeah. But actually, it wasn't the podcast that I thought he was on. It's on another. It's on the woman's podcast. The woman's name is
With purpose?
yeah, Carla Wilmer Pivot with Purpose. Yeah, and so they had like a discussion about it, and he was trying to explain to her he doesn't pay child support, and he's saying he said you're used to guys that pay child support. You're used to guys that you need to bring to court to pay child support. I take care of my kids. And so I don't pay child support. I just take care of the kids. So in essence, when you say child support, you can take it like in literal sense of the word. You go to court to claim child support,
Yeah.
right? But she thought that he was saying that he doesn't support his kids and doesn't take care of his kids. He was like, no, I take care of my kids, but because I take care of my kids and I do it well, the mothers don't take him to court for child support.
Yeah. He
And so
understands the system.
he understands the system. Hey,
I
and
always thought it was weird that people. So if you can, people always grab to child support right away instead of trying to figure the stuff out themselves. Because if you look at it, you're actually first of all you're putting yourself into the system. You're putting the baby's father into the system. And in addition, you're helping the judges. I mean, that's crazy to me. You're paying. I think I don't know the percentage, but when I heard the percentage back then, I was very surprised about the amount of money that goes to the judges, which
yeah,
also explains why judges make certain moves in divorces, and also it's a system that's been built. It's like a loop, and I'm not gonna break down the loop in this show because that's irrelevant here, but um it's feeding an so the loop of child support and child alienation feeds another loop that also feeds that helps the judges, because we all know that when kids get alienated for the dad, there is a higher chance of them going in a different path that can lead them into incarceration. And from the one goes the other, and then before you know it, they're working for free. But
yeah.
hey, anyway, let's continue with the fun stuff, because Corey Holcomb had also something to say about Tia, because Corey is someone we always follow with the 5150 show. A great comedian and also a great podcaster. I love their show. I don't try to watch him at least once every 2 weeks. Um, at least try to catch up on what he had to say. And this time he had the following to say about this. Do you want to say something about Corey, by the way?
In general or in
I don't
particular?
know. I don't know. Or do you
No.
want to just watch the video?
Yeah, let's watch the video. I
Let's
mean,
watch the video.
all I say is that Corey is
Very
known,
opinionated.
he's opinionated and he's controversial, and that's what his show is based on. That's his brand as well, right? So some people like him, some people don't. As long as he doesn't attack me, I can watch his show. If he does attack me once, or he says something about me, well, I'll see what he says. Then I'll probably be happy because that means that I'm making it. At least I'm doing something right.
You're A-list. I mean, maybe you can make a shirt out of it.
Yeah, maybe I can.
Hold it by
Yeah,
Corey.
but I know in any case that Corey Holcomb is very opinionated in disputes like this. That's what I know for sure. He thrives on these types of drama. This
Okay,
type of drama.
Let's take a look at what he had to say. Fair use, by the way.
Rick Ross son?
One of them, the oldest one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the mother got a hold of what was said, that he posted this thing saying, hey, celebrating that his last child support payment, right?
Mhm.
So she goes on, when I say a rant, it was one of the longest
A
videos.
smear campaign,
Fair use,
right?
by
It
the
was
way.
one of the longest videos I have ever seen
Shit's so
somebody just
predictable.
going. It was so crazy. She ain't playing.
I'm not making no excuses for Rick Ross. Why is Rick Ross allowed to sleep with women?
To what?
To
Sleep with women?
women. What would you think his answer will be? It's easy. You know it. I know it. When he said it, I knew it.
Why is he allowed to sleep with
Why
women?
is he allowed? Why are women opening their legs up for
Because
Rick
he has
Ross?
money. Because he has money and status.
1 + 1 = 3, according to what's the actor's name?
1 + 1 =
Well, hey, = 3.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
What's his name again?
Who said it?
Hustle and Flow.
Terrence Howard.
Yes. I only remember which movie it was on. So let's
What do you
continue.
mean allowed? What do you mean allowed? Elaborate
I
on that.
can't,
Fair
I
use.
can't say it no simpler.
I mean, but why do guys?
Girls give Rick Ross vagina for what?
Money, most likely. Money,
So look,
attention, lock them down.
now that truth has been told,
Right.
I think it shows distaste to talk about your lifeline.
Yeah.
Do this hoe got money coming from anywhere else? Does the woman have money? Her source of income is Rick Ross, right?
I was just gonna say that it is that's the connection. I mean, that's probably how she got the podcast.
And now that the money might be running out, she talking crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
For us men who are smart, we know that woman ain't hitting on nothing. I know you ate because of that man. And because he said something, you finna go on a smear campaign because you finished. You talking crazy about this man who gave what you gave. You gave something that you say you ain't a hooker. I'm not charging for it. Yeah, you use the system to indirectly charge somebody to sleep with you. I have no respect for the woman that is talking crazy about her only, definitely main source of income throughout these years of her life.
RJ.
I mean, he's not saying something we don't know. The only thing that I would say is, I don't understand what he means exactly with the statement that she used the system to get something.
She used the system to get paid.
Yeah, but
What he said was so what he said was hookers get paid right away. But she used the system to get paid on the back end.
yeah.
So saying indirectly that she's a
A postpaid plan. She had a postpaid
plan. Yeah. So she's the same as the one that's getting paid to leave.
Yeah.
It's a crazy way to say it, but hey,
that part I don't necessarily agree with, in the sense that you have responsibility you have kids, you need to take care of the kids. So maybe she's saying that, or maybe Corey is saying that she basically trapped him, and maybe but hey, at the end of the day, you have a kid. Maybe it's true. But you have a kid, you need to take care of it. So, and that's on your and that's your responsibility as well, which is why although I say K Dot won the beef, Drake does have some great tactics to avoid, or at least limit, baby mama drama. And it's the burning kind. It's the spicy kind. It's the tomato-based kind.
well, it's not tomato.
It's
It's not
pepper.
tomato.
It's pepper-based.
Sriracha down your throat. Try to put this up your snatch. See how you like it. Oh man, yeah, but hey, you gotta be very careful who you make kids with, bro. This is the thing that we've talked about this in the previous show as well. You gotta be very careful about who you hang out with, because like I think we talked about it as well in previous shows. People with low vibrations will pull you down to their level and influence how your state, because just imagine you having a person like this as your baby mother, or your mom, the kid of your child. That's draining. it drains energy
It
from
really
you,
does.
and this is not the type of energy you want to be drained off.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be drained off something else, but this is not the energy you want to be drained. You want to be drained off. This is a crazy person who's trying to get your focus on her instead of on your money. And this
Yeah.
is
But I
very
mean, when you have money to blow, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? So you
you
can.
always want more money. I have never heard of anyone who has a lot of money not wanting more. And what you don't want to is focus on a crazy person, a crazy nice lady who's trying to get your focus off the mark. And you gotta be very careful who you create kids with, because chances are your kid might also be cuckoo.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I do think, however, that when you're in that world, in that life, and all the rappers are dating the same women there, right? Oh, come on, man.
They're
That's
not running. Yeah. You're right. What I thought was they're not all running off without paying, but that's why I was laughing. Most of them are paid. Yes, they are paid.
just to go
paid
back.
people.
Yeah, just to go back to the Torel one more time. Just last remark. If you're going to not in a relationship, a trusted relationship, you're going to an OF model and be so vulnerable that you put your ankles behind your neck.
Well, allegedly,
Allegedly,
she's
allegedly,
because they didn't pay.
allegedly, then I would be sure.
Yeah, so
That's
I don't think he
that's
paid.
the one you
I
have to
don't think-
pay.
Yeah, so I don't think he put his ankle behind his behind his ears, because otherwise he would have paid. He just yo. You know how that went? Guys, go watch the Wednesday show, the Wednesday clip. He went in there. He probably stayed there for 2 minutes. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna pay 1,000 for 2 minutes. This is I can outrun."
But I mean, if you choose to if you choose to live that life, I mean, hey,
Hey, man. But anyway, I do think some people get paid off, and hey, Tia is she's a special person. I hope she finds peace in every way possible, because that money is gonna run dry someday.
yeah,
It usually does with baby mothers. It usually does. Bad money management. They spend all the money they get. They don't create budgets, and then first within they're like athletes. Within 5 years after the child support runs out, the money is gone. Now they're out here hanging out with other people for money.
100% true, man. 100% true.
Wishing him all the luck. I wish Rick Ross all the luck, because he still has according to her, he still has a couple of child support he has to pay. But I mean, he's happy. He has one less. Good luck to him. Let's continue with the second part of this show. Hey, man, Reddit stories. RJ always has a great Reddit story for us, where we dive into a story that might captivate us.
Yes.
What do you
Guys,
have for us today?
yes, I have a very great story. And before we proceed, guys, remember to comment as well. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on the topic we will discuss in this Reddit segment. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like for the algorithm. And of course, check us out on our other socials. KR, I have a question for you.
You have a question for me? Tell me.
What do women dream of from a very young age? So from what do young girls dream of? What do they want to do when they get older?
First of all, I want to know her ethnicity. because that depends on ethnicity.
Come on, man, don't do this.
Ah!
Come on, man. Let's just keep it. Let's just try to give me the answer I'm looking
You
for.
want a general?
Yeah, general.
A marriage.
A marriage.
A marriage with a white gown and a prince on a horse.
Yes, a marriage with a white guy. Now, the next
No, white gown, not a white guy.
white. Okay,
A
my bad.
white savior maybe, but not a white guy.
Okay, so that's what they want, right? They
Am
want
I
marriage.
right?
Yeah, they want marriage.
course I'm
That's
right.
the answer that I was looking for. Now, what's one of the most important part? So, a marriage, you have like from the moment you start dating,
Mm-hmm.
right? Between the moment you first start dating and the marriage, the actual wedding date.
Mm-hmm.
What is the most important thing that needs to happen before, right? Like most important
Before the marriage,
between the moment they start dating and them getting married. The wedding,
him going on his knees, I think, proposing.
the proposal, right? Okay,
Yeah. Am I right again?
you're right again. Now,
Ah,
now I'm gonna show the banner. Proposal prank.
I want to hear this one.
Gone
This guy
wrong.
might be a legend. I want to hear this one. This guy might be a legend.
Oh man. So the woman describing this story is 28 years of age.
Yeah.
Her partner is 33 years old. So 5-year age difference. So the partner is 5 years older. It's funny to me that they're referring to each other as partners and not boyfriend. Well, I do understand. Maybe they're older or
That's
whatever.
the new term. People don't talk about. They always talk about partners. They don't know about partners. There's no. Anyway. not
Yeah.
that.
So my partner of 33 years old and I have been together for almost 5 years. We lived together and I thought we were on the same page about our future. We were hosting a small get together last night with some of his friends at our apartment. The night was going great. Towards the end of it, everyone started talking about relationships and marriage. His friends have been pushing him to propose for a while. So it wasn't a surprise when the topic came up. Out of nowhere, my partner gets down on one knee and pulls out this ring. He started this whole speech about how much he loves me and how he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. I was in shock and started crying tears of joy. This is something I've been dreaming about for a while now. Just as I'm about to say yes, he bursts out laughing and says, "Relax, babe, it's just a joke." Some people clueless, man. Some people clueless. His friends were his friends were laughing, and I was just standing there completely shattered. He handed me this plastic ring. This the kind you get out of a vending machine. I tried to play it off and laugh too, but inside I was dying. I felt so humiliated and hurt. After everyone left, I confronted him about it. He said I was being too sensitive and that it was just a bit of fun, but it wasn't. I've always been serious about our future, and this felt like he was mocking my feelings and our relationship. He knows how much I care about this, and he made it into a joke. The thing is, he didn't seem to understand why I was upset. He kept saying it was just a joke and I should lighten up. I love him, but this has really shaken me. How do I even start to explain to him how deeply this hurts me? Has anyone else been through something like this? Breaking up over a joke after 5 years together feels wrong to me, but I feel so hurt right now. There's an edit that was late later on. Later on, I know what a prank is. He called it a joke, and I'm describing everything just as it happened. KR,
Yeah.
is she wrong? Who's wrong? Is she wrong for not taking it?
I can I'm a jokester myself. Some things I don't joke about, but I can appreciate someone's big balls. Pause when I see you. Because this man is very he is reckless. You gotta appreciate this reckless.
Yo.
It is joking.
He's the type of guy that will get that will get his paycheck on Friday, go to the casino and say all in.
All in. All in. I don't care. All on red. I don't spread it out. All on red. All on the number. Minimize my chances of winning. Let's minimize my chances of winning. Let's put it on a number.
Yeah.
Nah, but all jokes aside, man. Hey, yeah. I can't hate on him. I don't think it's the right move to make jokes about stuff like this. I wouldn't do it because like she said, people tend to be very sensitive about stuff like this. You have to be very careful. She seems to be hurt, and I can understand her perspective as well, right? She's been she's been dreaming of this situation for all her life, and then she thought it was gonna be the special moment when it wasn't. Yeah, I think both. I can't say the guy was wrong, but I think he could have done it a bit differently. I gotta appreciate a good prank. I've had crazier, not this crazy. I've done a couple of crazy pranks as well in my life. So
yeah. So to me,
it's a bit reckless, like I said.
So I'm a guy that makes jokes and I like pushing the boundary, but I don't go.
What's the saying? He pushes from the water to the sea. Is that what they're saying these days?
I don't know. What I'm saying is I like to push the boundary. I don't go behind enemy lines. The fact that this is something you don't joke about, in my opinion. This is something that to women is very, very emotional. It's something that they dream about.
Not all of them, though.
No, not all of them. But
you have to understand the person's feelings about this situation.
Yeah, but she said that he knows about it because he talked about it.
Yeah,
and
in that case, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't make jokes about it. And it's different. Like if it's different, like when you're started dating, like second date, and then you make a joke. But I mean, you're 5 years in, man. You're 5 years in. Your friends tell you that you should propose to her, and then you KR. Dude went to a vending machine, bought a plastic ring. That means it was premeditated.
Yeah, so I would have done it with a ring pop. I would have done it with a ring pop if I had to do it.
No, man, but listen, the whole thing was premeditated.
Yeah, they did.
Because they started talking about it. He didn't
they set him up. They set it up.
They set her up. So it was a setup from the get-go. Now, what could be the case is that he did this to completely throw her off, and then maybe a week later, you would surprise her entirely. That's a strategy. That's a strategy we call stupid.
He's gonna get rejected.
That's a strategy we call stupid. You should. Nah. And I'm gonna read some comments. Top comments. Someone quoted, "How do I even start to explain to him how deeply this hurts me?" So he quoted, she quoted what the OP was saying, and she answered, "You did explain to him. He just doesn't care. He didn't care. I wouldn't want to be the punchline in someone's life." Someone says, "Yes. And listen, my sister married this guy. Everything was a joke. And you know who is the punchline of this joke, of his jokes, quote unquote jokes? My sister and subsequently their kids. My sister has been putting up with this for 30 years, but her kids put her kids through this as well. And for what? She's miserable and the kids hate him." Uh, I mean,
That's projecting, though.
yeah, that's projecting. Someone else says, honestly, it also speaks to not only his own fundamental lack of character, but to the people who he chooses to surround himself with. That his friends laughed and thought it was funny. Well, not only thought, KR, they probably
It's it up.
they participated. If one of my friends pulled a stunt like that, the closest thing I'd be doing to laughing is a shocked and embarrassed, nervous giggle. And you can bet I'd be furious and telling them off afterwards in private, both for humiliating their partner with such childish, thoughtless jokes, uh, thoughtless joke, and for forcing me and their other guests to be witness to that shameful humiliation and cruelty. I cannot imagine being a grown adult, 33 years old, KR, watching a friend propose to their clearly excited partner in front of a group of guests and then announce that it's a joke and not being absolutely horrified and so painfully embarrassed for their poor partner. Just reading about this makes me awful for the OP. There's something seriously wrong with a man who is already 33 years old and does not understand what he did was cruel and humiliating to his partner of 5 years. And the most of the comments agree with this. So I do agree with you. On the one hand, he has a lot of
Cojones.
cojones, a lot of cojones.
Gigantes. I gotta talk English so the future viewers of this video can understand. Son cojones grandotes.
Oh my god. So he definitely has that.
¿Cómo se dice el pause?
Pausa.
Pausa. Pausa.
Pausa. But I don't think in this case it's something to be applauded.
No.
Because in this case, I think he's just stupid. That was just
Reckless.
stupid and reckless. Yeah. And I don't think, as it relates to pranking, bullying, it should remain fun. It should remain light, because a prank and bullying, this, what he did, it's not like a prank it's a prank for you.
So you can pull it off. Before you continue, you can pull it off if the girl is lighthearted about that subject as well. That's the only way you can pull it off. But if
Or
she's
if you do it, or if you do it in a way that it's unmistakably a joke.
yeah,
Like, for example, you're walking in the supermarket and you say, "What? You want me to marry you right now?" And they're like,
contact is
joking.
everything.
That's joking, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that it's still, even with that, you need to be very mindful. But to be there, all the things that are going through the woman's head, she's saying, "Oh, the friends are here and they've been talking about this, and now, oh, this is the moment." That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wish him all the luck because
Well, last question. Do you think they should break up? Or do you no. Don't answer that question. Do you think they will break up?
I think they will break up. Yes, I do think they will break up because she seems to be hurt about it. If she doesn't break up, she'll make him pay.
She'll resent him, basically.
She'll make him pay. She'll go along with it, or when the love is over, she'll rip his heart apart.
Think so?
through the divorce. Huh. I know how these games go.
Yo, KR, can you
I don't
imagine?
play these games.
Yo, can you imagine?
I know. Shaq has a meme. I know your type of game. I know this type of game. How this game goes.
You know what? Can you imagine, KR? Dude comes home after 5 years. They have 2 kids together. Drops off the kids, enters the bedroom, sees his then wife on top of a man of you know which ethnicity, and the wife saying, "It's a joke, babe. Don't take it so serious."
Don't take it serious.
Um,
I'm this type of guy. I'm familiar with your game.
Well, he blew it up himself. I mean, that was stupid of him.
I'm familiar with. Don't you can't fool me. This is how these things go. By the way, I mean, if you look at this, I'm not gonna say it's tit for tat, but situation like this would happen when people go into paternal court and then find out their kids are on this. That's a type of joke. That's a cruel joke. Having someone raise kids, you know they're on theirs, but I guess life can take interesting turns. Anything else?
No, man, we're good.
Well, good luck to those two. I think they will break up, and
I
well,
think it's good for
if
them.
they don't break up, she's gonna drag him along enough, put some screws on him, and rip his heart apart. Good luck to him because he has it coming either left or right. Ain't no way he's gonna avoid that.
Yep.
Hey, let's continue with the second topic of today,
Yes.
which is Chris Brown. Chris Brown has been charging women $1,000 for pictures. Great pictures. But by the way, not only women, fans, because I've seen a Super Saiyan one.
I saw that one. I
There
saw
was
it.
Fusion. It was the best one, by the way, but maybe it's because
You're a Dragon Ball fan.
well, I wasn't really, but I appreciate the idea because you're paying $1,000, you're blowing $1,000 to take a picture of Super Saiyan with Chris Brown. That's a bit of thinking right
I
there.
was
Anyway,
thinking, if I can merge, he was probably thinking if I can merge with Breezy, I can get them women easy.
yes. What's the other one you always drop? I think you have another one in your
One of the cheesy, my
What's the
that,
other one again? Oh yeah.
yeah. So on not like us,
you can
yeah,
drop it at the end.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Let's continue.
Yeah,
What do you think about this situation? He's charging $1,000 and people are getting in trouble for it.
Hey, business is business, and economy. I mean, if people are willing to pay, then it's okay. Then you can charge. So I have no problems with that. And before we proceed with the topic, of course, don't forget, guys, to rate the show by pressing the like button. Don't forget to check us out on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you stay up to date when we drop new contents. But yeah, KR, I'm a proponent of. I mean, I'm an attorney. I have my own law firm, and I am a proponent of the market. And if the market, if they're willing to pay $1,000 to get a picture with Chris Brown, then hey, who am I to
agree on that? Who are you? Who are you to say it's a bad thing? But some people are saying it's a bad thing. Let's take a look first at the first person. This is this lovely lady who took a picture with Chris. He seems to be having fun. She also seems to be having fun, and she's a little bit thick in the waist, and what happens next was something she didn't probably expect. Maybe she did. Who knows? Her boyfriend responded by saying, "This was my soon-to-be fiance." I'm heartbroken, devastated, embarrassed, bamboozled. Once I seen this picture and seen how viral it's gotten with all the insensitive, supportive comments, I ended the engagement immediately. RJ, you talked about a joke. Is this a joke a man should be able to take?
This is the kind of joke I think that you were referring to that in the previous segment. That if the woman stays with a guy who proposes to her as a prank, and then says, "Hey, this is just a joke." This is the kind of payback you will get. Maybe this is the girl, but
You can't fool me. I'm familiar with
maybe
your
this is the girl.
game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start using this meme more often in this show.
I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't accept it.
Hey,
And his reaction is fair. I wouldn't accept it. I mean, you want to? This isn't a picture. What are you gonna do with this picture? What are you gonna do with this picture? Are you
who?
gonna?
Me or
No, no,
she?
no. Let's say.
I don't know what she's gonna do.
No. But I mean, you take this picture. It's a very.
It involves robbing, but okay.
It's very. It's a very.
It's involved robbing. What do you think she's gonna do about it?
What I'm saying is, you live with a guy. You go out to a Chris Brown concert. You take this picture. You seem very comfortable with this picture. It's not like a fan. It's like, got her. What are you gonna do with this picture? Are you gonna put it up in your house?
That's the first picture you see when you walk into the house. Me with Chris Breezy while he's holding mis nalgas.
Yeah. I mean, but it tells you a lot. That I don't think you should be in a relationship with a woman like that, to be honest. Unless you have like an open relationship, of course, and or some people have the list. What's the list called? So you have like some
Yeah,
people
the list of people
you're allowed to, but then you have an agreement, I guess. I think it's a very dangerous game to play.
it's a dangerous game. Definitely a dangerous play, because we all know that the list of the man who has probably J Lo on the list, he has no chance.
Yeah.
While her having Chris Brown on a bad day might think, "Hey, this is some anyway, this is some free stuff. I might have a taste."
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're sitting in court saying, "I didn't do it, judge." Anyway, but this is not the only case. He has a couple of cases where he's breaking up soon to be husband and wife. This is another story. Woman says her man dumped her because of a meet and greet picture with Chris Brown. Let's hear it. Fair use.
Which meet and greet did you have? This was from
This is from Columbus.
Columbus.
Yep, literally after my picture went viral, my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like Chris was too close on me. I'm just like, it's one of the most respectable pictures. It wasn't like I was bending over grabbing my ankles. But I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So definitely really, really right there.
I mean, that tells you a lot. Right? So, I think that's the point as well. If it was really serious, if she was really she serious about the guy, she wouldn't have taken the picture. I do think that, KaiR. So I do think that
level of respect, though.
yes, but I think that if a woman takes you seriously, she wouldn't do it. The fact that she's gonna do it is like a sign that to her it's not maybe as serious. That's what I think. Because I can't
you
believe
would expect a picture, but not an intimate picture. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So if you want to pay $1,000 to take a picture, and you can take the picture, but it can be, the Keanu Reeves picture. Like,
You mean he's being the Keanu Reeves in that
yeah,
situation.
but it can be like a picture like this, but Chris Brown is like this, like,
Yeah,
and
he's putting emphasis on it.
yeah, yeah,
He's giving you bang for your buck.
yeah.
Something you can share with friends. Intimate picture.
And I think the women like it. I mean, women like Chris Brown. Hey,
Well, I know a woman that doesn't like Chris Brown. She was bobbing and weaving in the. Hey, you can sing. If you can sing and look good enough, people will forgive you. This is what they'll show you, and they'll pay 1,000.
hey,
Has
Chris Brown.
someone taken a picture with him trying to swing on them? As a
I
joke?
don't think so. I hope not, because that's gonna be used in court.
Oh, that is something I would do to pay 1,000 for. I've always say I've tried to get a rapper, but I always talk to rappers after the show, right? I tried to get a rapper. I'm not gonna say his name. I tried to get a rapper to say to a friend of mine, another friend of mine, not you, because I've also done. I think one of the rappers,
Yeah,
did- Vince. Yeah, yeah. Um, I tried to get him to say, "Where you at? you're missing out," and then some other stuff. But he said, "I'm not gonna do it." Just a shout out to him, by the way. He's not longer here with us, but yeah, that was I was trying to get him to say it, but it was a good choice because you know how people are. I think he thought, what if people clip it differently, and then suddenly he's threatening someone he doesn't know. People
yeah.
take out everything out of context. But yeah, I think this is a funny situation because he's taking pictures, all types of pictures. If you just Google Chris Brown, you just Google Chris Brown, uh, meet and greet pictures. What you'll get is a plethora. Let me. You get also innocent ones. Let me share my screen real quick. You get these ones. I wouldn't say those are innocent ones. You got the guy who's doing the Super Saiyan, the fusion, fusion. Yeah, fusion. Someone called it. How did she call it? She called it the Power Ranger. That's when I knew she lost. But you have these as well, right? The innocent ones. This seems quite cool as well. You got this one. Would you accept one where he's carrying her like this snow bunny right here?
Mm,
Is that too intimate, or is it cute enough?
so this is playful. I wouldn't, but this is playful. Let's say so. This is, but the one below, if you move back left,
Yeah, this one, this can
those
be this
two.
can be true. This can be true, man. This can be. You can be out here unless you're in an open relationship. I think there's a level of respect that has to be there.
But
This
for
is
yourself,
like a normal one as well.
right? So
But this tells you a lot about people willing to pay 1,000 for a high, let's call it a high value man to hold their
behind.
bottoms behind us like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
people put a lot of weight on stuff like this. My next question: 1,000 for a picture. Is this the biggest finesse ever,
I
or
don't.
is it just the market working?
Yeah, I don't think it's finesse at all. I mean, to them, it's valuable. He's not promising them anything other than a picture.
Mm.
So it's not a finesse at all. No, I really don't believe it. It's the market. They want it. He can give it. He's saying, I'm gonna charge $1,000 for it. hey, if you want it, you pay for it. It's not like a finesse would be you're gonna pay it and you're gonna take a picture with me on an airplane or whatever. Airplane. That's something else. That's not happening. It's clearly defined. You know what you're gonna get, and you choose to pay it anyway. So it's not a finesse at all.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that. I do agree with you on that. It's not a finesse at all. It's just the market. It's just the market playing out
Yeah,
how it's supposed to.
yeah.
And I don't think there is anything else to expect from this. The market is always choosing. Do you how many of these women do you think will go 50-50 on the first? They're willing to pay. They're willing to give this man 1,000 to hold their
To- to-
bottom.
to- a thousand, a thousand to dry hump them, but
But
they're
the
not
50
at the Cheesecake Factory with you.
yeah, this is crazy. This is where we are as humans. Hey man, I don't have anything to say. I wish Chris Brown a lot of pictures, which means as well a lot of $1,000. A lot of
Chings.
money, ka-chings, women that are willing to pay, and men as well. I mean, if I get a chance, I'll ask him for a picture where he's
Swing.
swinging at me. I don't know if I'm willing to pay 1,000 for that, but it's a good joke. I've never paid 1,000 for a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might be the first. Anyway, anything else you want to say about this?
Nothing else, bro. Nothing else.
Hey, wishing all the best, man. Let's close up today's show with the usual short thoughts topics where we give our short responses to commonplace situations and trending news. RJ,
Yeah. This is gonna be a very great two stories. At least that's what I assume. You always prepare it. Curious to see what we're gonna talk about. But we want to remind you guys to remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our socials, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date when we drop new content. What stories do you got today?
yes. So last week was Northwest 11 birthday. I don't know if you knew that. I didn't know that until I saw this tweet. Because this tweet is crazier. So on her birthday, she invited a couple of streamers because she's a kid. Kids these days usually watch streamers rather than they watch TV. So times are changing. The people kids look up to have also changed. No one cares about TV anymore. It's about streamers. And Cenat linked up with Northwest to celebrate her 11th birthday.
Yeah, despite the whole pants thing, right? So Kai had the pants thing.
But that's with a dad.
Yeah, that's with the dad, but of course this is the daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Kanye's manager got this fixed.
Yeah,
Come
maybe.
hang out. Kanye's daughter North likes you. Come hang out with the family.
Yeah. All
But
right.
what when you see this picture right here, what do you think about it?
Uh,
No. I'm asking you. Don't try to interpret when you see it. Is it just like a fan, meaning someone that they look up to? They usually watch what?
so okay,
And I'm
so
not trying to set
first,
you up.
yeah,
Just
I know. But so the first thought that came up to me was, however, uh, yeah, I don't want to talk. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Northwest is known to have like a lot of people hanging. So she hangs out with a lot of popular people. People she knows through her mom, her father. So I think Lala Anthony, for example, she has a video with her, and so on and so forth. So I'm not surprised. And of course, if Northwest calls you, you will go. You know, it's with the Kardashians. Whether it's with you're with the Kardashians or you're with West, it's an opportunity. And I think that if you show up to their daughter's birthday, I mean, it's a good thing, and it can grant you favors in the future. So
Good
when I
look.
yeah, so when I look at it, it's just like it seems wholesome. You know,
It's just a fan meeting someone
yeah,
they look up to.
yeah.
Well, the internet does it again. They know how to ruin a situation.
Yeah. So that was my thing, right?
Yourself, is this not weird to y'all?
So this was it. So, but this was what I did think, however. So when I saw it, I found it wholesome. But the reason why the but the first thought that came to mind wasn't what I thought. It was like when I saw it, I was like, this isn't a good look because people will say something about it. They're gonna comment something.
Yeah. If I would have to say, I think people need to get their minds out of the gutter, because this is just a kid meeting the what does it have? So you're telling me, so this Jewelry Clinton, or whatever her name is, though I hope her name is not Jewelry. Um, she's saying that there is something that he is like. Is he like a Drake kind of guy? No, I don't think so. That means that everyone who has, let's say, I mean, let's be honest. People with money, will invite artists to the kids'
Yeah.
birthday,
Yeah.
which mean that if my parents, when I was a small kid, a 12-year-old, invited Kanye to sing at my bar mitzvah. Would that make Kanye a weirdo? No.
Well, would Kanye come to your bar mitzvah though?
If my parents played enough, yes, they would. He would.
Would your parents want Kanye at your bar mitzvah though?
Okay, maybe that's something else. Maybe that's something. That's another question. But maybe they get DJ Khaled to sing another one. Another one. He does. By the way, he does bar mitzvahs. I don't know if you knew that, but
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Well, so I do agree with you. I think the fact that Kai is also young, so he is an adult, he is of age but still young, and so you see them next to each other, but they're sitting on their own. There's no touching involved. The picture is being taken. There are more people there, so it's not the basketball player. Remember Josh Giddey, that basketball player who we talked about almost months ago. Remember that story, KaiR? The Judge Giddey one?
Yeah, of course, it was Judge Giddy. How did
Yeah.
that end? No one worked. What? No one worked. This is the difference. I'll talk to you about offline. This is the difference between certain people and other people.
I don't subscribe to
Anyone
those.
talk to the police?
I'm not subscribed to those newsletters. But
No one talked to the police.
no one did. Not the girl. Yeah.
Not the girl, not the parents. Josh Giddy got off. Josh Giddy probably hitting the bottom still. Josh Giddy. Anyway.
His middle name is Presley. Oh, no, that's
Putting pressure on her.
But yeah, so that's what I think. I think that there were probably other people there, and we like to. So wait. So Ice Spice can which one? Which one do I have to read?
Actually, the second one, but the first one is
Okay.
funny as well.
So I'll read those three. So October says so Ice Spice can twerk every day and rap about her
Monkey.
and that so her kitten, and that was okay to meet, and that was okay to meet a 10-year-old Nord, but Kai, a kid-friendly streamer, is where you draw the line. True. That's basically what I think. What Zesty says, y'all need to touch some grass seriously. What does that mean, actually?
That means that you gotta get outside. Don't sit inside and respond to anything. Meet people, understand human interactions.
Yeah, thinking it's weird, it's weird. Thinking it's weird is weird. Yeah, I agree with
And that I agree. So I don't understand why people think, well, this
that. But,
particular
hey,
person.
but this is the conditioning, right? Because the first thought when I saw it, I was like, the first thought was people are probably gonna say that this isn't right. I'm gonna send you a story that we don't discuss on. These are stories that we don't discuss on the Double Thought show. We might discuss these stories on
On the private
the
page,
private page.
guys,
Yeah.
when we drop it, because we're gonna drop it, make sure you subscribe and sign up to the private page. We were gonna drop also different kind of
Yeah.
content, more things we try to keep it civil over here.
Yeah. I
PG
sent it. Yeah.
for everyone.
I sent it to
That's
you.
why we say kitten. That's why we say monkey.
Yeah.
That's why we don't say the V word.
Yeah.
You send it to me.
I
Let me see.
just send
Where
it.
did
I
you send it?
On IG. Just want you to check the reaction.
Valuetainment.
Yeah. Just.
What did you send me right here? What are you sending? Let me put myself on mute first.
Yeah. While KR is, I just want KR to check it out. Just the
What
title.
the heck are you? That's something we definitely not gonna. We're not gonna do it on our channel and also not on the private. Are you crazy? That's
Yeah.
something we're definitely not going to cover. Not on the private. Not on this channel. You're
Yeah.
trying to get us out of here.
Yeah.
This
Hey,
man,
but
this man is trying to do a Jamarant on a channel. Come on, man.
what's up? What's next?
The next topic. Hey, a guy we covered before. Bling Bishop.
Bring Bishop.
He's been ordered to take his flamboyance to prison. He's been sentenced. This asshole has been sentenced. I gotta say it because last time I dogged him out. I said he's a worthless piece of
Piece of
ass
fish. Yes. Piece of
fish.
fish.
And he had to do time, and they gave him 9 years for the stuff he did. I can't say anything else. It's a shame someone is used his power to defraud people. And this is why I think also why they gave him that 9 years, because people trust you as a pillar of the community, as a pastor. Bishop Bling Bishop Lamar Whitehead sentenced to 9 years in prison for fraud, extortion, and lying to federal agents. Oh man, they're gonna love him. Not the kind of love you want to receive in prison, but 95,000. Oh man, this man was driving around in Rolls Royces. He got robbed at gunpoint. Well, it's already too late. In his church while streaming. We saw it live. Hey, sometimes karma comes crazier than you think.
Yeah. Well, you said that they will love him in prison. If you're using love as a substitute or a synonym for Diddy, as in they're gonna Diddy him in prison, I agree with you 100%. It's a shame, as I already said in the past, that this guy is at least use his status and position in the community as a bishop, using God and talking God, etc., to finesse people who trusted him with their money and with their other valuable assets. So other valuables. It's a shame, and I have zero compassion for him. I really don't like when people. So finessing is one thing, but finessing in the name of God, that's crazy. I mean, I, th- I think I think you should. I
Think
think
about, think about you break that stuff down. That is crazy.
I
That is
think I think he should be in what's it called? When you have heaven, hell, and when you're in the middle, I forgot the name. He should be there.
yeah. I don't know. I skipped that. I
No,
rushed past that page in the Bible. I
no,
couldn't read that.
I don't know if that's in the Bible. Actually, I think
That's
uh,
the gooch. I'm just kidding. He got stuck
purgatory.
in the gooch.
Purgatory. He should be stuck. He should be eternally stuck in purgatory for that one.
He's totally stuck in the gooch between hell and heaven.
Yeah. Purgatory. Yeah.
Oh
What?
no, I know what it's called. Earth.
Yeah.
Well, we're literally between hell and heaven. If
Yeah.
that's what you're trying to say,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're stuck with him.
If I had to choose one, yeah. In any case,
Anyway,
only,
it's a joke.
only,
It's a joke.
only say they can judge you.
Girl, big John will also judge you.
Big job.
And it won't be the kind of judging you want. Anyone wants.
I can see John. I can see Big John already.
Mm.
I
John
like,
is saying,
hey, I like them teepuses.
oh man, this is crazy. But hey, this man extorted so this is what the U.S. attorney said about this situation. Lamar Whitehead is a con man who stole millions of dollars in a string of financial frauds and even stole from his own parishioners. He lied to federal agents and again to the court at this trial. Today's sentence puts an end to Whitehead's various schemes and reflects this office's commitment to bring accountability to those who abuse their positions of power. I hope they won't be the last one. I hope they do this also over the whole spectrum, because there's a lot of people out here misusing their positions and extorting people without them knowing they're being extorted.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame that this has happened. And there's a lot of conmen out there using the Lord to get money out of people. I think people have to wake up. But hey, that's another show, man. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to say about this?
Well, you said you hope that they continue this action. So they have one Bling bishop, and all people misusing faith, religion, and spirituality to control people and finesse people should be taken care of. Basically, I would suggest everyone who wants to, at least the alphabet people, before, in order to
Which
know
one? The ones with the badges or the one with flags?
the one with badges, the one with badges. So what I would suggest them to do, if they want to know what the next target should be, they can check out this creator called May Muses, and she has a channel on YouTube and a segment called Rate My Cult. There's enough evidence there.
Next one there.
Yeah, nah, man. But hey, I have nothing else to say. You're done as well. So, with that being said, if you're still here, still tuned in, thanks for your attention. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate your support. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you stay up to date when we drop new content. It's been a pleasure to serve you once more. Until next time,
Peace.
deuces, as Chris Brown would say.
No, he said these O's ain't loyal. That's what he
These
said.
these OV hoes ain't
He,
loyal.
he told you already, guys. He told you already who these O's are.
Yeah, they ain't loyal.
They ain't loyal, and now they're taking pictures with him. He made the anthem for picture taking.
They were probably singing the song in his concert, right?
They were probably playing it backstage.
Yeah. Come on.
Hey man,